Hello all, good evening. Last In the last session, we understand what is global execution context and what is execution context. Whenever we invoke a function, how it will create execution context, and we have seen those things inside the browser by debugging. Okay, today we are going to learn the most important topic in JavaScript. That is, JavaScript has very unique thing apart from all other programming languages. So JavaScript will do things in two phases. One is memory allocation phase. Another one is execution phase. Okay, definitely, I can say 30 to 40% of engineers who are working with JavaScript. Okay, I'm not saying that new students. A minimum 30% of JavaScript developers also don't know these kind of things. Okay, because I have learned from Akshasini tutorial, because after getting that tutorial, many of developers also started learning in this direction. But still I can say 30% of the engineers don't know these concepts. That's why, yeah, if you want to understand these things, just watch or follow everything and do practice along with me. Okay, so before jumping into the topic, let's take some confirmation from our gang. Hey team, just tell me, are you ready to learn the most
Yes, sir.
Yes,
important
sir.
Yes.
topic in JavaScript? Of course, I used to say daily, but what I can do, because lots of concepts are there, everything is most important and everything is most interesting. Okay, fine. So we understand yesterday, suppose if you give any suppose any HTML file, home.html file, to a browser, what it will do first?
Create a window.
Tell me, no problem. Continue.
Window, sir. Create a window.
Yeah, there will be one
Window.
Painter.
Painter.
painter. So what is painter will do? Suppose browser will create a
Window.
window object, right?
Yes, sir.
Window object. Inside the window object, we have
Document object.
another object that is called document. Right? This document refers to this HTML file, and window refers to all the powers within the browser. Okay, so everything will be in the form of object and properties and methods, so and so. So this painter, what this painter will do? What painter will do? This painter observes the things what is there in the document, and he will paint on a web page. Okay, he will just watch what is there in the document object, and he will just draw on a canvas or web page according to that HTML script string, or what you can say HTML tags. So yesterday we understand again. So just I will try to draw the diagram one more time for you. Just please help me if you remember. So the big box is, what is this?
Browser.
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 Inside the browser, the most important thing is,
JavaScript runtime
very good,
environment.
there is JavaScript runtime environment. Inside the JavaScript runtime environment, we have,
JavaScript engine.
JS engine.
very good, JavaScript engine, and
Web API.
very good, and
Event loop.
everyone should say. Only I think Shiva
Event
is
loop.
saying. What is this?
Uh, Microtask.
What is this
Event
box?
microtask queue call
Callback.
back queue.
Very good. This is
Callback.
Call
callback queue. This one is
Microtask.
micro task
Queue.
queue. This is
Event loop.
event loop. Everything is there in JavaScript runtime environment inside the browser. Here we can call it as a web
Web API.
API. here few things are there. What is that? Console and
Timers,
timers and
fetch API.
fetch API. A few other things are there. We can discuss about those things later. These are the most important things. So when it comes to the JavaScript engine, tell me what are the important things in JavaScript engine?
Call stack. Zip compiler, heap memory.
Right, very good. This is did compiler and
All stack,
very good call stack and
heap memory.
keep memory. Okay, some memory will be there. So this is JavaScript runtime environment. This is a JIT compiler. JIT compiler will take care of converting high-level programming language into low-level programming language. And this JavaScript engine will utilize all these resources which are there in the browser to execute JavaScript. So we're going to learn about event loop and callback queue and microtask queue and all these timers very soon. Okay, so asynchronous programming. Okay, so far we are just learning synchronous thing and how JavaScript is going to handle the asynchronous things we are going to learn in coming days. So at least you should remember these names so that it will be more easy for you to learn in coming days. So this is called, what is this? Call stack, right? This is call stack and this is
Heap memory.
heap memory. Very good. Very good. I hope you remember, right? Everyone said right things. So now, so just today we are, of course, we are focusing on call stack, but I will try to draw the same diagram 10 to 15 times. But naturally, students still not interested to draw these things. But please do practice, okay? Otherwise, you can't remember for a long time. So whenever we give a JavaScript file to a JavaScript engine, what it will do first? It will create
Global execution context.
Execution context.
very good. What is the name of that?
Global
Global execution
context.
context. So in that global execution context, we have a very big object. What is the name of that object?
Window.
Very good. Window object. And now we can narrate the story in a different direction. How JavaScript is working inside this global execution context or execution context. Okay, what happened? So window object right now, whenever suppose if you give a JavaScript file to a browser, it will create this gigantic or big window object. It will have all the powers which are there inside the browser. You can access all the powers of browser with the help of this window object. So here JavaScript will follow two important things. Okay, so the process, okay, how it is execute and what will happen in global execution context or any execution context, it will follow two. Tell me what are that? Two phases. What is the name of first phase?
Memory allocation.
Memory allocation phase. The second one is
Execution phase.
execution phase. So hopefully you will get a chance that you can fall in love with JavaScript, because JavaScript is really interesting and difficult, and will give you more challenges to you even in the learning process, so that 50% people will fall in love with JavaScript and 50% people definitely they will hate JavaScript. Let's see whether you will fall in love with JavaScript or whether you will hate JavaScript, at least by end of this session. So are you ready to learn what is memory allocation and what is execution phase in JavaScript? Everyone,
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
loudly.
Yes, sir.
Yes, because if you have seen Power Star Pawan Kalyan on screen, you will give lots of noise voice, right? So I'm just trying to I'm expecting that kind of um, response for JavaScript. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine, that's fine. So this is very, very important. That's why I'm just trying to add some interesting things. Okay, fine. So here, I will show you one thing inside the browser. Right now, I'm just removing everything inside the browser. Sorry, inside the script file. Inside the script file, nothing is there. Nothing is there. Nothing is there. So just for formality, just for putting a debugger, I'm just putting, let's learn JavaScript in simple message. So I'm going to open that HTML file inside the browser and just do right click, just click on inspect, and just go to the sources. Okay, and yeah, we have only one simple line, and I'm just doing refresh. Okay, so that, okay, it is just pausing, right? It is pausing. Okay, just observe carefully. By the time it reaches to execute this one, already memory allocation phase is completed. Okay, we can't debug the memory allocation phase. So but observe carefully, what are the things are there in call stack? We have global execution context, and we have
Scope.
global scope, that is
Scope.
window object, right?
Yes, sir.
Right, these are all predefined things. Okay, this is provided by alert, auto, blur, whatever you can see, all these properties and methods are provided by the browser itself. So nothing, we didn't write even a single line of code to declare a variable or something. So before executing the first line of javascript file, what this JavaScript engine will do now, so it will follow the memory allocation phase. So just observe carefully. So I have given right now, just a minute, I'm just moving these things side, the reference. This is the JavaScript file. This is the JavaScript file. Some few lines of code is there. So before executing this JavaScript file, already what is there? Window object already is there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, window object, because I said, right, before getting birth of any creature on the earth will be there, right? All the natural resources and Panchabhutas already existed on the earth. Okay, that is already created by the God. So this is also like the root of the JavaScript execution context. So this is the global execution context. So right now, so before taking any action with this JavaScript file, already we have a global execution context, and we have a window object. It has lots of methods and properties are there. Okay, now we have given JavaScript file to a JavaScript engine. What this JavaScript engine will do first now? First, so it will go for a memory
Allocation.
allocation. So how it is happening? How it is happening? So right now I'm going to add few lines of code. Simple. So right now I'm just dealing with a var only. So don't try to bring let and constant now. Okay, just keep aside let and constant. We can discuss about them later. So var a is equal to 10. Okay, and I'm just doing var b is equal to 20, and var c equal to, what I'm doing, a plus
B.
b, and in the end I'm just doing console.log, okay, sum of a comma b, so the result will be c. And before that I'm just putting console.log, and what I'm doing, I'm just putting console.log end. Okay, so far no functions, nothing is there, just simple. We have declared three variables, and we have initialized value with the 10, 20, and c is equal to a plus b. Simple. Okay, I hope this is clear, right? Do you have any questions on this
No,
logic? No? Very good. Everything is clear. So I'm just giving, well, this is a JavaScript file. This is a JavaScript file. We are giving to, JavaScript engine. I'm just easiness, just adding here itself. Yeah, just increase the size of. Are you able to see that statements clearly?
Yes,
Hopefully
sir.
this is fine, right? This is fine. Observe carefully. Observe carefully. So when we give this JavaScript code to the call stack, okay, JavaScript engine, whomever, so who is going to take the responsibility? So first it will allocate the memory. So observe carefully. These are very, very important. Very, very important. So first JavaScript engine will read this line. So right now we are in first phase, right?
Yes, sir.
First phase. What is the name of first phase?
Memory allocation.
Memory
Allocation.
allocation phase.
allocation phase. Okay, that is map, memory allocation phase. So in the memory allocation phase, so whenever JavaScript engine read this one console.log start means he say that okay, nothing is there to allocate a memory, right?
Yes,
Is
sir.
there anything?
No.
So this is just console.log, just print start. Okay, we are not providing any variable, so that it is not going to take any action in the first phase. It is not going to take any action. That's why I'm just putting class name. It is not going to take any kind of action. So then it will go to the next line. What is there in the next line? Where a is equal to
10.
10. So here, what JavaScript will do now? Okay, here two things are there. One is variable declaration. Second one is
Variable initialization.
initialization. So it will in the first phase, it will take care of only
Declaration.
declaration. So it will see that okay, Raghu is saying that okay, he want a variable called a, so that it will allocate a memory for a. Okay, where it will allocate right now, don't worry about that. So if it is a primitive, it will allocate the memory in a stack. If
Stack.
it is a non-primitive, it will allocate the memory in the
Heap
heap.
memory.
Okay, that much you need to remember. So here observe carefully what it will do. There is a big object is there now, window object.
Yes, sir.
Okay, window object. So it will add a new property into window object. What is the name of that variable? A, right?
Yeah.
A. And that will be
Undefined.
undefined. So for shortcut, what I'm doing, I'm just putting undefined as a two dots. That means undefined. Okay, that's it. Second line is also done in the first phase. Then, so it doesn't bother whether you're giving 10 or 20 or 1 lakh or string or something. Doesn't matter for JavaScript. In the first phase, it will just allocate the memory. So, but while allocating the memory, okay, it is allocated memory in the stack or heap, whatever it is. So it will push it will create a property in a window object. And what is the value of that a?
Undefined.
Undefined. So it will go to the third line. Okay, in the third line also we have two things, right? One is
Declaration and
declaration, another one is
initialization.
initialization. So it will just take care of declaration.
Yes,
You
sir.
are saying that I need another variable. What is the name of that variable?
B.
B. So that again it will create another.
Another.
Okay, it will create a variable in the memory in the stack, but it will push that information into window object. So right now window object you will find A is undefined and B is also
Undefined.
undefined. Everyone should remember, everyone should follow properly. If you have any question, ask me now itself. Okay, if you have any question, ask me now itself. I'm just doing this. Okay, along with all the predefined methods and properties in the window object, it is just added another property A, that is undefined, B undefined in the window object. That window object is a part of global execution
Execution context.
context. Fine. So now it will enter into fourth line. What is there in the fourth line?
Another variable.
Variable is there. Again,
Another
initialization is there. So it will take care of only variable declaration, so that it will allocate memory for
C.
So while in the memory allocation phase, it is not going to bother about the values what you have given. So simply what it will do, it will allocate the memory and it will put
Undefined as values.
So now how many statements we have done? First statement is done, second is done, third is done, fourth is done. So, okay. When it comes to the fifth line, what is there here? Console.log sum of a comma b and c. So is there any memory allocation required for this?
No, sir.
No. Then it is not going to take any kind of action on this statement. Then it will go to console.log end. Is there anything we need to allocate memory for this line?
No.
Nothing going to take. So total how many lines are there in the JavaScript file right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Once it is just gone through all the lines in that particular file, so the first phase is completed. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Everyone should say. Yeah. You are saying yes, or you have any questions?
No, sir. Yes.
Yes, right? So let's see. Okay, right now we just completed phase 1. What is that? Phase 1? Memory allocation phase is done. So what is the next phase?
Execution phase.
Execution phase. Okay. What is the next phase? That is second phase, execution phase. So in that execution phase, what it will do? So okay, before executing any statement, let's see. We have discussed something, right? It will allocate memory for A, it will allocate memory for B, it will allocate memory for C, and the values will be undefined. So we can debug and we can pause the execution of JavaScript code inside the browser with the help of debug, right? So let's see. Let's debug up to this point. Let's see what is happening up to this point. So I'm just removing this debugger right now. Just refresh. So these are the lines, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines of data. So we can't debug the memory allocation phase. It's not possible. So whenever I put a breakpoint, it is just pausing. Execution phase 1 to phase 2, right? Phase 1 has completed, and before taking action on phase 2, it is just paused the whole world of JavaScript runtime environment. So now, so far what we have done, JavaScript engine done, it has allocated memory for A, B, and C, and those should be undefined. I told you where you can find these variables inside
browser, inside window.
Inside window object. That is very important. Okay, fine. Let's see whether I'm saying correctly or not. Okay, so just expand the global scope. Are you able to see value A,
undefined,
B,
undefined,
C? Three things are undefined, right?
Yes, sir.
Undefined. That means whatever we have discussed so far, you have a proof, right? So
yes, sir.
The first phase is completed, and I'm saying that it is not going to take any action on console.log. It is not going to take any action on console.log. It is not going to take any action on console.log. If it has taken action, we should able to see start and something undefined or end in the console.log, right? So observe carefully, go to the console. We are able to see anything in the console? No. Nothing. That means that is a proof, right? That is a proof that it is not taking any action on the memory allocation phase for console.log. It is not taking any action for this statement. It is not taking any action on this statements also. That's why we are not able to see anything on the console, right? So now we are entering into phase 2, and so let's see what will happen in phase 2. So again, it will start executing from
First line.
line number 1. Line number 1. So what is there in the line number 1?
Console log start.
Console.log. Okay. So now, so in the execution phase, yes, it is going to take action on this.
Print.
Okay, it is going to take action. Console.log start. So that it will just print start in the console. Let's see whether we are able to see. Okay, first we can discuss everything and then we can debug one by one. Okay, so start. It will print start in the console. It will print start in the console. Just let me add here. Okay, and then now it will go to line number 2. Okay, line number 2 for phase 2. What it will do now? What it will
Will
do? It
allocate
will take care of
initialization.
initialization. What you are initializing for A?
10.
10. So it will allocate value 10 in stack somewhere and it will map this to A.
A and
Now what is the value of A in the memory?
10.
10. Very good. So now it will go and execute line number 3. What is there in the line number 3? B is equal to
20.
20. B is equal to 20. So it will allocate that, it will store that value 20 in the stack somewhere and it will point that variable into. Now what is the value of B now?
20.
20.
Okay. Let's execute these three statements in the browser. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let's go and execute line by line. Line by line. Sources. So right now still we didn't execute in the browser. So now I'm going to execute the fast line. So before that we don't have anything in the console, right? We don't have anything in the console. So now, so if I just click on this step F9, what it will do? It will execute console.log start and then it will stop again execution on line number 13. So here the next line. So now if you see, that means this is execution phase. Whenever you do console.log start, what it will do? It will print
Start.
start. So that means we got the start.
Okay.
And still observe carefully in the memory. A value is undefined, B value is also undefined, and C value is also
Undefined.
undefined. Now JavaScript engine is going to execute the line number 13, okay, in that HTML file. So line number 2 in the script file. So what is there? A is equal to 10. So now observe carefully. Right now the A value is undefined, B value is undefined, C value is undefined. Whenever we execute where A is equal to 10 in the execution phase, it will give you that value, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is part of window object and it is a global scope and that is a part of global execution context. So now if you execute line number 14, what will happen?
B value changes to 20.
It is referred the B value also 20, right? So now console.log we have only start, and now just
C
go
value.
to the next line. What it will do here? C is equal to A plus B, right?
Yes, sir.
What is the value of A?
10.
10. What is the value of B?
20.
20. So 10 plus 20, 30. Again, it will store in a C. So C value will be 30 after executing that line. Got it? C value?
Yes,
30. Now, what JavaScript is going to do? It is going to execute console.log sum of A comma B comma C. So this is a variable, so that it will take value 30 from that variable. So it will print in the console, right?
Yes, sir.
Understood? So now we are going to execute the last statement inside the JavaScript engine. Sorry, JavaScript code. So it is going to print the end. Got it? Understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Loudly.
Yes, sir.
Because I'm saying this is the most important interesting topic which I have learned so far. Okay, so one is pointers topic in C
Sir,
language. Tell me, Srujan.
sir, only values can see in that, sir.
Where?
Can you open one's Chrome page?
Okay, yeah.
Once open Chrome page. Source, yeah. Here itself. A equal to 10, A equal to 20. Only what we given values only we can see in that.
Yes. What is your expectation?
Means when we write a function or some other thing,
Okay.
we can see in this scope.
Yeah, because right now we didn't add any function, right? Do we add any function
Okay.
inside
Sir.
our script? No, right? So
No,
whenever we
no,
add a
no.
function, it will whenever we invoke the function, again it will create an execution context on top of global execution context. Again it will add a new scope inside that. Again it will add few properties. Local same. Got it?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah. Anyway, we are going to learn step by step. Okay. So far, understood everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Who are watching this video by mistake in YouTube? Understood or not? If you understand, just ping me in the comment section that understood, because this is the most important thing. If you don't understand what I have explained, what we have discussed so far, you can stop watching the videos, because if you don't understand this, you can't understand anything.
Yes, sir.
Okay, everyone, I'm saying. Okay, fine. Otherwise, just go and watch Accessini's explanation. Okay, that will be all. So fine. So now here one more interesting thing. Okay, one more interesting thing is there. Suppose we have done two phases, right? We have done
2 phases.
two phases. Observe carefully, listen carefully. So once everything is completed, so it will remove global execution context also.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, sir.
just remember this point. Just a lighter note. So in detail we can learn about this whenever when we are going to discuss about event loop. We can discuss that point. Right now, that is not that much big thing now for us. So this is what happening. Okay, this is the most important thing. Of course, what I'm just repeatedly saying. So now I will do some changes in the code. I will do some changes in the code. Everyone should try to answer. Okay, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
So if you really
Yes.
understand, just follow the same rules and regulations and just try to visualize what is happened, and you should give the right answer for me. Okay, if you give the right answer, that means you understand the concept properly. Okay, then only I will be happy. Okay, otherwise it's a waste of time for me. Okay, fine. So now I'm just doing some changes in the code. Observe carefully. So you don't ask any questions to me. Just give me the answer for this one. So just go and just do whatever we have done, right? JavaScript engine will go through the two phases, right? Two phases. One is memory allocation phase. Another one is execution phase. So based on that, just give me what is the end result in the console.log. Console. Okay, you can note down on a pen and paper. You can visualize it properly. Don't give me the answer blindly. Just watching this. Maybe it will happen. Maybe it will happen. I don't want that maybes. Whatever you are going to give an answer, you should have a proof for that. And just give me what is the output for this program. even who are watching this video, at least you can note down on a pen and on paper and just cross check whether your answer is correct or not. Just ping me your answer in the chat for your reference. I will give you the code in the chat. So don't give start something and just give your answer in a single shot. Just copy, paste, just note down somewhere and copy and paste in the chart at a time. What is the final end result on console? That is what I require. If you join with the mobile, you can just send me to the just give me the answer in the WhatsApp group. That is also fine. I think some of you are already given answers. Pankaj say start 10, 20, 30, sum of economy 30 and end. Okay. So Prasad said start on different and different and different sum of economy 30 and end. So Barani said start 10, 20, 30, sum of economy 30 and end. Okay. Very good. At least we are getting some different answers. That's really interesting. Sujan, just give me the answer like that, how they have given. Don't give start after some time. Don't just attach
Okay,
any
sir. Okay, sir. Miss.
because it's very difficult for me to understand what you're answering. Done, everyone? Everyone should give answer. Niharika, the end result is only 10.
No, 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 sir.
Yeah, just ping me in the single shot. How Om Prakash Srujan has given. Okay. Everyone, I think 13 students are there. Everyone should give an answer. At least you should say, I'm not interested to give an answer. That is also fine. I don't have any problem. But you should give at least some answer. Okay. Pankaj given, Shivaprasad given, Shobharani is given, Sujata given, Sai Charan, Sujan done, Om Prakash done, Niharika done, Pawan Kumar done, Pawan Giviti, Sai Charan done or not? Sai Charan, everyone, because this is really fun, really fun, interesting. So it will take a lot of time to learn JavaScript. It's not that much easy. But if you learn JavaScript properly, 100% you will get a job. But just not only JavaScript, you should learn other things as well. But you will be in the right direction. Okay, fine. Start 10, 20, 30, sum of a comma b and 30. And okay, fine. We actually said start 10, 20, 30, sum of a comma b 30. Okay, good. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, only three students have given right answer. Okay,
Yes, sir.
yes. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, what is happening? This is really interesting. Okay, that's why you should follow the instructions.
We'll execute
Okay,
line by line.
yes. Okay, I will. Okay, who is ready to answer my questions quickly? Apart from Shiva Prasad, I think Shiva Prasad has given answers yesterday. I'm expecting some another person. Yeah, who is ready?
I'm ready, sir.
Who is that?
Shobharani.
Okay, very good, Shobharani. Very good. Very good. Fine. Now, so JavaScript engine will create global execution context and window object will be there, right?
Yes, sir.
So I'm just drawing window object here. I hope you're able to see that text, right? It's
Yes,
clear.
sir.
Window object is there for us. So what is the first phase? Shobharani?
Memory
Memory
allocation
allocation
phase.
phase. Very good. So what will happen for
Memory.
first statement console.log start in the memory
Yeah, it
allocation phase?
nothing will happen.
Sorry,
Nothing will happen for
nothing
that
will
first
happen.
one.
Okay, very good. So it is not going to take any kind of action here. So what about line number two?
Nothing will happen.
Nothing will happen. Very good. Line number three,
Nothing will happen.
line number four.
Same. Nothing will happen.
Okay, line number five.
Declaration to a value has done here.
Okay, what is the value of a?
Undefined.
Fine. Okay, then what about next line?
B value declaration has done here.
It will be b and
B value assigned with undefined.
very good. What about line number where c is equal to a plus b? What will
C
happen
value
here? Again, it will create
undefined.
undefined. Okay, only Shobharani should give an answer. Okay, remaining people, I will give a chance for you. Okay, there is a reason for that. Okay, now tell me, Shobharani, what is the answer? What is the result for the line number? Okay, console.log. Whether it will do any action or it will
No
skip.
action, sir.
No action. Very good. For this,
No action, sir.
very good. Fantastic. Just give a clap for Shobharani. This is perfect. First phase is perfect. Everyone, just give a clap. Very good. Very good. Now, Shobharani, get ready for phase two. Right?
Yes, sir.
So again, phase 2, it will start from line number 1, right?
Yes, sir.
Wait 1 minute. I will just remove these things because it will again come from a. What is the name of phase 2?
Execution phase.
Fantastic. Execution phase. Now tell me what will happen for the line number 1.
It will print start to the console.
Fantastic. Start. Okay. Then next line,
Undefined.
what it will print on the console?
Undefined, sir.
Undefined. Why undefined? Why not 10?
The initialization will be coming after this line, sir.
Yeah, very good. So at this time, what is the value of A?
Undefined.
So whether it will print undefined or 10, because JavaScript engine
Undefined.
don't know what is the value of A while executing this console.log of A, right? Will print
Yes, undefined.
undefined. What you have given in the chart? What is your answer in the chart?
10, sir. I have given 10.
Why you have given 10?
I think it will print 10 as value, sir.
Okay, but you got the clarity why it is not going to print 10?
Yeah, yes, sir. Now I got the clarity.
Okay, remaining people, anyone? Suppose Akshay has given 10 and Pawan has given 10. Pawan Kumar has given 10. Niharika given 10. Om Prakash has given 10. Sai Chiran has given 10. Sobarani has given 10 and she has accepted. Pankaj also given 10. So, do you agree with that? It is not going to print 10 and it will print undefined, or do you have any confusion or do you have any question on this? Everyone,
Accepted.
Yes, sir.
accepted?
Yes, sir.
What is the
Yes,
value
sir.
of A while
Undefined.
executing line number 2?
Undefined.
Undefined, right? Because what is there inside the memory, it will print. Okay. So now, what is the output for this line?
Undefined. Undefined.
Very good, very good, very good. Okay. This one, console.log of C.
Undefined. Undefined.
Very good. And this one, sorry,
Sum of A,
console.log
comma
C is done. Okay. Then it will allocate A as 10, right?
Yes. Yes, sir.
So the value of A will be
10.
very good, very good. Then value of B will be
20.
will be 20, and value of C will be
30.
30, because where C is equal to A plus B means 10 plus 20, that will be 30. Then it will execute console.log sum of A comma B. Now what is the value of, what is the result for this statement?
Sum of A, comma B.
Yeah, very good.
30.
So it will print sum of A comma B and it will just give us some space and it will be
30.
30. And when it is execute console.log of end, what will be the output?
End.
Yeah. So everyone understood what is the result,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
or
Yes,
anyone
sir.
have any other answer still? Everyone agree with this Shobarani's answer, or do you have any other answers? If you are agree
Great.
with Shobarani, just ping me yes, because I'm going to execute and let's see whether Shobarani's answer is correct or not. Yeah. If you can say no, just tell me why you are giving no. You have any questions or any concerns? So don't blindly trust anyone in the world. So if you clearly understand, just tell me yes. Otherwise, ask me. Okay, hopefully you are yes, right? So let's see the result. So now I'm just removing the breakpoints, okay, because I want to see the end result. just execute. I'm just completed all the two phases. Memory allocation phase is completed and the execution phase is also completed because I didn't put any breakpoint. We got the result right. Start, undefined, 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 and sum of a comma b 30 and end. So now tell me, everyone, understood clearly or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Everyone,
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
yes, right?
Sir.
So are you ready to give answer for next question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now tell me how many of you are going to give a right answer? Everyone? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Just a minute. I need to think. Interesting. Okay. Just give me the output for this program. Don't say maybe or something or something. Whatever you understand, just ping me the output clearly in the chat. Done, everyone? Start undefined, not defined, sum of a comma b 30 and start undefined. Niharika said start undefined, undefined, sum of a comma b 30 and start undefined, undefined. Yeah, I think how many of you given the answers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 members. What about remaining 3 people? Just give me your answer quickly. Sai Chiran has given start undefined, undefined. Pawan Kumar said start undefined. D is not defined. Okay. Start undefined, not defined. Some of it. Okay. So how many of you are confident that you have given the right answer? Everyone. Very good. I'm really happy about your confidence, but no one has given right answer. What I'm saying? No one has given right answer. Do you agree with me? Let's see. Let's see. Okay. There is a small twist is there. That's why I'm saying no one has given right answer. Some of you are done a really right thinking and you've given almost the right answer, but there is a twist because JavaScript is full of twists and turns, right? So let's see. So I'm not going to execute line by line. I'm just refresh. Let's see whether the output is matching with any of your answers. What is the output in the browser?
Uncut reference error.
Okay.
Error, sir.
D is not
Start
defined.
undefined and
D is not defined.
D is not defined. It is not given output as sum of a comma b or n, right?
Yes, sir.
So do you agree with me that no one has given right answer?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because whenever we got an error, it is not going to execute after that. Of course, I didn't explain this. Okay, I didn't explain
Yes.
this. So that's why the fault is mine. Okay, you have given right answer, but I didn't explain this one. So what will happen? So some of you have given undefined. Okay, undefined. So Sujat has given not defined. Okay, fine. How many of you have given undefined for the line number 3? How many of you have given right undefined for this one? Tell me why you said undefined for that. Any reason for that?
3 people.
Okay, Pawan said right. Sai Charan, tell me why you have given undefined for D. Any reason for that?
No, sir.
Yeah. I will tell you the reason. Can I tell you the reason? Okay. Stop. There are two possibilities. One is maybe you didn't attend the session when we are discussed about undefined versus not defined. Either you didn't understand properly on that day and you didn't practice or something. There is a two possibilities. Did you attend the session on that day? Undefined versus not defined. We already discussed that topic. Okay, don't worry. I'm not trying to blame you. Only thing is, just don't miss any topic which we have discussed. If you miss the session, quickly go back and watch that video on a YouTube and do practice. If you don't do practice, 100%, like we are humans, right? Naturally, we will forget that if you don't do practice. Okay, fine. So, can anyone explain why it will print D is not defined? It will give an error. Anyone?
Because we are not declared D anywhere in the code shape.
Yes. You see, who is
Not all.
ready? Okay. I think some of you has given undefined, right? Anyone is ready to talk with me on this topic? How Shobhanane has done in a similar way. I'm expecting students who has given undefined for this one, so that you will get more clarity now. Who is ready? Who is ready? Who is ready? ఎవరు నాతో పాటు చెప్తారు ఆన్సర్స్ ఎగ్జిక్యూషన్ ఫ్లో we can test it quickly. No one is ready? Okay, I will pick someone then who has given undefined. I think in the end everyone has given right answer, right? Okay, Charan, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Are you ready to discuss with me directly?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Thanks for accepting. Okay, now tell me, what will happen in the memory allocation phase?
At line number 1, nothing will happen, sir. At 1,
Okay.
2, 3, nothing will happen. At
Okay.
line number 4, A will be declared as undefined,
Very good.
B will be undefined, C will be undefined, and 5, 6 and nothing will happen.
Just a minute. A will be,
Undefined.
then B will be.
Undefined.
Just a minute. I will be back in a minute. చెప్పండి మేడం. అవునా? లేదంటే ఒక సాఫ్ట్ కాపీ పంపిస్తారా? పాసిబిలిటీ ఉందా? నేను చెక్ చేయడానికి. అంటే నాకు కొద్దిగా మీటింగ్స్ ఉన్నాయి. టైం పడుతుంది. నేను ఈరోజు తీసుకోవాలనుకుంటున్నాను. కాకపోతే నాకు ఈవినింగ్ నుంచి మీటింగ్ స్టార్ట్ అవుతాయి. నేను వస్తాను మళ్ళీ. కాకపోతే ఒకవేళ సాఫ్ట్ డీటెయిల్స్ రాయడమేనా? సరే. ఓకే. కాపీ పంపించండి. మీరు క్వశ్చన్స్ ఎక్కడ ఉంటే జస్ట్ పెట్టండి. పాసిబుల్. ఓకే. లేదంటే నేను ఎట్లాగో వస్తాను. ఓకే. ఓకే. సరే. పంపించండి మేడం. పంపించండి అయితే. థ్యాంక్ యూ. Okay, sorry people. Yeah. Sharan, continue. What is the value for B?
Undefined, sir.
Then what is the value for C?
Undefined.
And is there any variable called D in that window object?
No, sir.
No, right? Okay, fine. So what will happen for console.log sum of A comma B?
Nothing will happen.
Nothing.
At end also nothing.
Console.log end, nothing will happen, right? So now we are in
Execution phase.
execution phase. So now tell me what will happen for the line number 1?
Start will print, sir.
So it will print
Start.
Will print start in the output start. Okay. So what is the result for line number 2?
Undefined, sir. A value.
Okay, very good, fantastic. Then console.log of D, what will happen?
Here it will happen. Not defined.
Not defined. Because it will try. Because it is there in a global scope, right? So JavaScript engine will come to this window object. It will check, is there any D. So it will go through everything in that window object. Okay, nothing is there. So it will say that, okay, I didn't find D. So it will say to the browser that, hey browser, I didn't find. So that means D is not defined. That's why I'm not able to find it. That's it. So here, this is an error. This is uncaught reference error because we are not able to find a reference for a variable called D. That's why it is giving uncaught reference error. So D is not defined. So once we got an error at this line, so it is not going to
Execute the next
execute
lines.
anything. So it will stop execution. Just remember that one also. That is also very important. So I hope everyone understood, right?
Yes, sir.
Everyone, still you have any questions on this, what we have discussed today?
No, sir.
Clear
No,
for
sir.
everyone? Clear. So I'm saying this is the most important and interest. Okay, how many of you fall in love with the JavaScript? How many of you started hating JavaScript? Okay, so lots of concepts are there. Okay, we have a scope chain, we have a lexical scope, we have a closures, we have currying. Okay, we have an event loop. You have 100 reasons to fall in love with JavaScript. So whether it will give a job, or not, whether it will give a money or not, doesn't matter for me. Because while we are learning something, you will get, if you are able to get a lot of fun and interesting and kick, then you will succeed. Okay, so don't learn anything just a namesake, like just for a job or just for money. So just love that subject. So how Virat Kohli love cricket, how A.R. Rahman loves music. Okay, we don't have a chance, right? It's not possible for us to become a cricketer now at this age, maybe most of the people. Okay, so at least we have only one option, that we should learn programming. If you love programming, so your future will be very happy. Otherwise, once you got a job and even you are getting 2 lakhs per month, definitely you will feel a lot of pain. Daily 10 hours, weekly 5 days, 5 into 10. How many hours you are going to feel the pain every week?
50 hours.
50 hours. Okay, you can say that, okay, daily 8 hours only, right? No, because after completing office also, you normally people will think about the office work. Few people will think about office work even Saturday, Sunday also. So if you don't love programming, it will give money maybe, but you can't find happiness. That's why 98% of the software developers are not interested to software job. They're just doing a job because of what? Any guesses why they are doing job? Because of
Obviously, money, sir.
obviously money, but of course, because if you do any kind of job, uh, money will get. Okay, even if we start a good tea stall, or if we start anything, we can earn money. Because nowadays earning money doesn't matter. But unless until if you don't love and if you can't find happiness, it's really, really terrible, I'm saying. Okay. Okay, no problem. Just don't think too much about that. Just learn JavaScript properly. Do practice. Okay. If you say tomorrow that Raghu, I didn't get a chance to do a practice, you no need to join from tomorrow. I'm strictly saying, if you don't have a time, cut down your sleeping time, or if you're taking half an hour to eat meals, just finish meals in 15 minutes. If you're taking 1 hour to watch Instagram reels, okay, or WhatsApp status, just cut down everything. First, what is the first priority for you? What is the first priority for you?
JavaScript.
JavaScript. Practice. After that, only you should eat food. After that, only you should go for a sleep. Otherwise, what will happen? Nothing will happen. Okay, just enjoy the life. Okay, bye bye, see you tomorrow. Please do practice, at least for me. Okay, maybe you are not serious about your career, but at least for my happiness, do practice. Okay. Okay, thank you, and see you tomorrow. And tomorrow we are going to learn few more interesting topics. So but if you do practice, you can understand what we are going to discuss tomorrow. Thank you, and bye bye, see you tomorrow. Not tomorrow, right? Tomorrow Saturday, Sunday, right? On Monday again. Bye bye.
Sir, any assignments for the weekend?
Yeah, please complete all the missing session. Okay, మీరు ఏదైనా classes miss అయినా, okay, the assignment is, so far whatever we have discussed, just go and watch and complete all the sessions. And if still you have a time, okay, do practice all the topics. Still you have a time, just go and watch access any videos, at least 5 or 6, okay, on this weekend. Okay. And I told you that I will conduct mock interviews, right? Right. So just finish, get ready for that. I don't know when I will conduct mock interviews, but the deadline is completed. Yes, this Sunday will be the deadline. You should finish the 20 assignments, 20 questions of the assignments, and first 20 sessions. Okay. I will conduct mock interview randomly without giving any information. Suddenly, when we started session, when we are talking about some topic, suddenly I will stop explaining and I will take a mock interview. Ready for that?
Ready, sir.
Okay, very good, fantastic. I like your confidence. Thank you, and yeah, see you on Monday. Just enjoy Saturday, Sunday. Bye bye. One, you can go for sleep 8 hours. Okay, no problem. Okay, you can do practice JavaScript next year, or 2025, or 2026, 2027. Okay, I always talk with Pawan because I know him better. That's why. Okay, because he don't take things negative. Okay, Pawan. ప్రతిసారి నేను పవన్ పవన్ అన్నానని చెప్పి పవన్ నన్ను తిట్టుకోకు.
No, sir.
నిన్నే ఎందుకంటారంటే నువ్వు నాకు బాగా తెలుసు కాబట్టి ఎక్కువగా.
Okay, sir.
యా, బాయ్ బాయ్.